We are back with Eric from Davis Tool Systems, and on this video, we're going to show you how to use the profile sander with and without the damping handle. So, without further ado, Eric, explain what we got going on in this part of the system.
All right, so this was the original reason I invented the whole system, the damping handle and everything. So I needed a better connection. This is an 8mm threaded adapter, and on the inside of our profile sanders, we have a threaded insert for which we will screw it right in just like this, and now I'm able to get a better grip with it on the power tool. So this right here now is inserted. I'm going to put it in freely rotating position because I have the adhesive hook attached all the way around.
Explain to him on that.
Yeah, I have the adhesive hook all the way around just like this.
And this is what you would get in the package, the Kickstarter package. You would get this as that. It doesn't come with the sandpaper on it, but it's really quick and easy to apply it.
Like exactly.
You were showing me yesterday.
We'll have a separate video on that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we apply the adhesive hook, and then we spiral it. This is the way I prefer to do it, but you can do it flat out if you need to. And so now that I have it connected to the power tool in freely rotation mode, as you know, we can twist it at our will, just like that. So now the damping handle, okay? So we're going to go ahead and insert it into the damping handle. I'll go all the way in because that. And so here we have a perfect example of a profile that needs hit. So I could go all the way around, and that is a simple enough solution. Again, this is 120 grit sandpaper, so it's aggressive. Yeah. So here we go. Without further ado, I'm at max speed, okay? So at max speed, I'm able to get all the way around this just like that, and I haven't really lost any of the detail right here.
No, not with this, because it's like a 3/4 inch little cove.
Yeah.
But it's like what it really is doing is it's hitting that end grain, which all of us know, like that end grain has a little bit of stain in it. It's always a little darker. Just having that even pressure with the profile and 3,000 strokes per minute, it's going to sand that way quicker or even better than us doing it by hand. Yeah, I noticed that. I go, that would have been perfect for a job just the other day.
And even this right here, it's the same as the strap sander. I can put 180, 220, 240. I can have all the grits ready to go. And it could just be just like this. Now I'm going to use a different technique. And I'm just holding it away. And here, I'm just going to go at it like that. And you know what? I'm going to lower the speed just so that you can see that even if I'm at just a lower speed because I want to be more careful, I could do like this. I could still go around and make it right through that. And then here...
It may not be good for like all the spindles.
Yeah.
But that method, if you have something that it's just like a table or a chair, it's like you could just kind of go back and forth. You're thinking in the house, this might be the open space. You can't really get back there easily.
Exactly.
Yeah, doing it.
So
that
there
way.
you have it. You can use any ways. Yeah. And I want to make sure that everybody understands there's a limit. This is called the Tango 360 for a reason. When we were developing it, I realized that I had all this extra motion that I could get, but there's a limit in the chamber that's here. So if I hold it, and I'm going to show you how not to hold it. If I hold it like this, and I'm forcing it against it, it's not doing anything. No. You're dancing with it. Yep. This is the Tango 360. You're letting the power tool send the stroke right here. And I'm just showing this is sending the stroke. I'll jump it up to 6 just so you see it. It's sending the stroke.
And my hand sanding on the back stroke too.
Yeah,
it's
doing both.
Yeah.
And so my hand stays stable. Yeah. But I'm gonna let it go, and then I'm gonna hold it hard, and you're gonna see that my hand will vibrate afterwards. So you're always adjusting for the action. Okay. Good, bad. Good. Bad. All right.
See the way it is from here, you can see it bouncing off of the wood, which could damage. So something. It could damage the profile. You can really mess things up.
So in every one of these instances here, you have this ability to get into and around and choose the way that you want to work. So a lot of that is, and I think that what is also missing here is that when I invented this, the first thing I needed, I first applied pressure on my kitchen cabinets with this wheelbase right here. And this was a seam roller for wallpaper.
Yeah.
I basically grabbed it and I was applying pressure like this and I was forcing it into the groove.
Yeah.
It was at that point when I decided that I could make the adapter just like this and put it in. Once I got it in, it was ready to go, and now I could do it like this. And so the downward pressure in this particular instance, you have this spherical bearing that holds in and the rear spring that provides the downward pressure. So here, as you can see, I can control a little bit of technical terminology. I can control the distal end of the profile sander, just like that. So now, as I said, I can come around, I can work this groove right there, come around this way, flip it over like that, make sure I'm getting it into the right spot. There's 100.
We'll show them that too. Take off the black part and show them without the damping handle, just with the pressure, kind of like in real life.
Yeah,
I know you explained it with on your doors.
Yeah, there you have it. I mean,
show them with pushing.
Just
the roller.
Yeah, just pushing.
Take off the damping handle. So.
And I want you to also imagine that these profile sanders can be cut to your length. This is just the length that they come in, just like that. So here we are, flat out like that. I'm using all 4 wheels right here against it, and I'm just going to push. And what I'm doing here is I'm giving you the full contact surface.
Yeah.
I'm really pushing down, and
well, so it's that way. This is doing the work.
Yeah, this does the work, and you can see. I mean, look at this right here.
Yeah, you're already cutting a little groove.
I'm cutting a nice groove into that.
That's what the 120. So
actually, you know what? Entertain me for just a second. I want to just see something. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why we're here for sure.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so you can see how fast you can groove something if you had to. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, there's a
million use cases for this.
Yes.
And we don't know all of them quite yet. That's why, with making these videos, we're showing you examples, how they work, and then the next videos that we're going to make over time, how we use them in the refinishing shop. But you could do this type of, use this tool in the metalworking industry. You could use it in, like I said, in-home refinishing industry. It just, like I said, possibilities are endless.
Yeah,
really.
It's a reciprocal multi-tool.
Yeah.
That's the way we look at it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So we'll see you guys in the next video.
All right. Thanks, Aaron.